All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's the necklace and this is the boot for the other doll. I live in one of the most haunted houses in this part of the country. It's not the house, it's the land that the house is built on that's causing all this paranormal activity. And it's also the spirits that have attached to me from the old house I used to live in that's extremely haunted. And the spirits have also attached to my belongings that I had transferred from that house to this house. And then taking possession of those haunted dolls had just amplified things even more. And then feeding into my anger and stress has made it even more complicated. And then recently I read the scripture from the Bible around the house, and then things calmed down, and then I buried the dolls further south here again, and then things were okay until recently. And then now I had something happen in my house, and then it was a surprise that happened in my kitchen that has me shocked, and this is what happened.
Say goodbye to this, huh? Whoa, what was that?
Oh, dude, this is sketch.
Yeah, go back to the phone. Let me get the phone.
Is there any spirits here in the crematory?
Before we get into this video, I just want to say some things, and it's not about smashing the like button or sharing this video or what have you. This is about telling you how amazing you are and how much I appreciate you being so positive and supportive in the comments. And I'm just happy right now. And there's some things happening that's in this video that's paranormal, and I wasn't expecting it. It kind of got blindsided. Like I said, could a demon be playing tricks with me? Because all of a sudden, surprise, boom, stuff's happening. And I got it on camera, and it's right here. So yeah, let's get to that. I went over here to grab this camera because as soon as I know, you probably say, you always say grab the camera, but I'm grabbing the camera, so anyway, right in the sink. Torso. Everything was spread out in the yard. I don't even know how long ago it was. I couldn't find the torso. I ended up taking a trip to bury everything. 2 dolls, everything except for the torso and the necklace and the boot, but everything else buried. Now there's a torso from that haunted doll. How did it even get in the sink? How does it get from... I'm not even asking. God. So that's it right there. That needs to go with everything else. So what if I got to do? Take another road trip? Really? All right, what is... Oh, shit! All right, all right. There's... The boot? What in the fuck? All right, that is... Whoa. This is the necklace that came with that doll. That's the necklace, and this is the boot for the other doll. This necklace used to be wrapped around the neck of this doll. Shit. All right. What in the fuck? You know, I was outside and I had notifications about 20 minutes ago. Something's going on in here, but I didn't even bother to look because I figured nothing's happening anymore. Everything's been quiet. And now, shit, really? I'm gonna wake up and it's like a whole fucking dream, right? Like when you don't know the difference between reality and a dream. All right, I'm alive, I'm awake, trying to stay positive too. What do I do now? What do I do with this stuff? What, do I gotta bury this? Is that why my... Can that explain the computer thing? I still think somebody was just trying to hack into it or something. That's what I'm thinking. But the whole lid moving, that's what I don't understand. But all right, so what happened recently? That MacBook, I don't know, this stuff was moving, but that was before I did that. I went around the house reading the scripture from the Bible, but after that, everything was quiet except for the laptop or MacBook, whatever. Now I need to find out how this got in the house. Well, I guess Nest footage. I never thought I'd be doing this again. I'd never be looking at the footage on a Nest camera to see what happened. I mean, I had notifications, but I just didn't even bother because I figured with everything settling down, no sense of even looking, right? Let me go find out what's going on. Sorting through the footage here. Yeah, you know, if I had notifications that says person detected, then I would be concerned. But with the construction next door and, you know, just bang, 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 it's been triggering my security. So it senses sounds and things like that. So yeah, if it would have detected a person, considering the whole stalking situation going on, I would definitely been running to the house to see what's going on. But yeah, let's dig into this and see what is going on with that doll part. That torso from that doll, it literally was just all over the place. It was levitating, then flew over there, bouncing all around the house, ends up in the sink, shoots out of the sink, back in the sink. Then that's it. But why did it do all that? Does that mean I gotta bury this thing? Because I don't feel like driving all the way out there. It's getting too close to the holidays. I just got back and I gotta back out there again? Wow. If I go there, I'll be seeing my friend Omar or something, because I'm not too much driving. But this has to get done. Seriously, this has to get done. Either that or just bury it out here maybe. No, that's not a good idea, because last time I did that, I don't even know. Comment what I should do. Comment below. What do I do with this? What do I do with the doll torso? Whew. Take a breath. Go outside. Gotta go outside. Get out there. I'm gonna go out here. I need to get some fresh air. I need to just think. I need to think. I feel like this needs to go right there. And the reason why that needs to go in there, I feel like that toolbox has something attached to it, and it came from the other house, and maybe the spirits need to be together so they're not lonely, because I understand what loneliness is like, but that's where it's gonna be for now. I had notifications that there was activity detected. Usually it's sound because of the construction, but it sensed motion in here. So the only place I know is right here where the toolbox is. All right. Oh shit. All right. There it goes. I knew it was gonna start. I knew it. So this here was shut, okay? I don't know. I don't remember that being open, so this may have triggered the motion right here. You know, when I had, this is a while back, my CH lifted up a couple inches, and it was caught on that Nest camera. It literally lifted up. Not something you see every day. Drawers opening in a toolbox, not something you see every day either. You know, in the back of my head, I knew it had something to do with that doll that I just put in that drawer in the garage that caused the motion sensor to go off, sending me notifications. And I was a freaking construction workers, and you can hear sound, so it said it heard sound, but it saw motion. But I still wanted to check it out, just to be on the safe side, because hey, after what happened earlier today, I didn't check out the thing because it didn't say it saw a person. It just heard a sound, and I figured it was construction. But this was motion. But still, I don't know. I'm just going to be extra careful. I gotta go down here in the basement. I need to check something out down here. Because I just want to make sure nothing is out of the ordinary in that area where the gym room is. Because that's where there's a lot of activity. Remember last time that speed bag was just going crazy. I went down to check in the basement to see if there was any activity down there in the gym room, because that seems to be a hot spot in the house when it comes to paranormal activity. It could be because of all the exercise that I do in that room. I do stress out a lot, and I'm working out and pushing hard, so maybe there's a lot of energy that's created in that area, and it's feeding these spirits or this poltergeist, and that's why I get a lot of activity centered from that part of the house. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That door was already moving. That is weird. Alright, anything in here? That is moving. Wait a minute, these are both moving a little. Alright, they're moving slightly. That's moving along. Alright, even that's moving down there. Fuck. Alright, you know what? I'm getting out of here. I don't want to feed into anything. I think I have to get rid of that torso. I think once I get that doll out of this house, I think everything will be fine. I'm just not going to feed into it. But this usually happens when I'm alone. Things are more active. And when I'm stressed, it's just like on top. It's just like even more extreme. After I left the gym room, I heard some sounds coming from that room where the dolls were at once, where the power source feeds the Tesla below the garage in that basement. When I went to go near the door started moving and shaking. And then when I tried to open it, there was a force that was pushing it back shut. So I tried to get in there. All right, you know what? Ghosts don't bother me, but I don't know if I get gnawed off, like my ankle's gnawed off by some kind of rabbit. Rabies infested. Oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna open this door. Oh shit. Whoa. Alright. For some reason I'm not feeling it. That's an animal. I'm not getting that vibe anymore. Not getting that vibe. Alright. There's resistance on the door. Is there something here? Holy fucking shit, that door's moving. Is there something in this room? That just moved. You know, alright. You know, I have family coming this weekend, and I can't be having this going on. Fuck. Alright. You know, I'm looking forward to having family come, but I don't want to drag anyone into this stuff now. But I know that when I'm happy and I'm not alone, it's not gonna happen, right? If I'm not alone and I'm happy. Fuck. Alright. How about if I just walk away? And I don't feed into it. I can go out there and get some fresh air and not worry about it. Or I can walk in there and it's only going to amplify my anxiety. I need to keep provoking? I don't need to provoke these. All right. Fuck. Whatever it is, it's got to be drawing some energy because the lights, they were flickering. I don't know. I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna let this stress me out. Not happening. Not happening. All right. Just gonna go out here and all right, this is what I need to do. I just need to clear my mind. Something is trying to communicate to me ever since my computer had that message, which I don't know if it's someone just trying to hack into it, but when the screen went down, I don't see how that can happen. But that doll torso, I mean, the doll was spread out all through this yard. This was, what, about a week ago or something? All through the yard, spread out. Bricks all over the place. Somebody had tried to get in, screwdriver jammed into the door handle, or, yeah, doorknob. I'm going to stay calm. This is not the first time I've seen things like this happen, so why get all worked up on it? It's only going to feed into it. I'm just not going to do that. So, positive, fresh air. It seems like a nice day. Gonna go walking. Not going to let it bother me. That's what I'm doing. Just going to walk. Going to enjoy the... I'm looking forward to my family coming on the weekend. That's going to be a positive thing. And yeah, I'm not going to hide this. They already know what's going on. They know about this. They've experienced it here, the paranormal, the ghost. This is nothing new to them. But I just don't want that happening while they're here. And I don't think it's going to happen because when I'm happy, and I don't know, I think if I get rid of that doll, the faster I get rid of it, the better off. So, I know I got to do that. And I feel like that means I'm going to be driving and then try to make it back before the weekend. There's not much time, really. Saturday will be here before you know it. So, I don't know, I'll figure it out. Whatever it is, I'll make sure it's the best decision. I got a lot of thinking, and I'm going to stay positive because I don't want this consuming me. You know? Got family coming this weekend for the permanent move-in, and I don't want this stuff happening, but I think this has to do with that doll. I don't think it has to do with anything else in the house because everything else has been pretty calm. I feel like it has something to do with that doll, and I feel like they all have to be together. And I was just out there burying it with that other haunted doll that I was told about that was buried out there, and now I feel like I gotta go way down there again, way down south. I feel like what I'm doing is going in circles, you know? But I'll figure something out. I'm not gonna stress. Hey, in a way, it's a good thing because I'm happy that the necklace and the boot are here. It just worries me that it was just flying around in the house like that. You know, is that a sign that things are just going to continue? Or is that just isolated to that boot and doll and the necklace? I don't even remember that being in the doll. I don't remember feeling anything in there when I was burying it. It felt like it was empty. I mean, it was lodged in there. I mean, if it was lodged, then it wouldn't make any noise. I wouldn't know. I don't know. That is weird. That is a mystery. And I've been looking for that necklace for like ever, and then boom. All right, well, got the necklace. I guess I should be happy. Now, maybe, I noticed that the only time there's any activity, usually when I'm alone. So maybe everything will be just fine if I wait this out until later and then bury it with everything else when I'm able to do so. And I feel like having family here will just keep things calm, you know, very subtle. Like when we do, you know, I remember getting things happen. I remember things happening when everyone was here and I wasn't alone, but it was nothing like how it's been in the last couple of months. It was like subtle things that were, you know, bearable, but it just got crazy. But I'm gonna definitely gonna bury that. I just gotta figure this out. Gotta figure it all out. All right, so I feel like the best place to put that is gonna be in this toolbox for now until I can get on the road. Right in there, right there. I mean, I just feel like that's where it needs to go. And there's another thing I just noticed. I came in from the front because I was outside, and I didn't even notice this until now when I walked through here. That chair, the chair. Well, I don't know how it's sitting there. It was sitting right there, and now I got to look at the footage and see how that chair got from there to there. That is weird. I'm hoping it's nothing crazy. I'm telling you right now. How did that chair get there? How did it get in the corner? I don't know. And if I would have put it there sweeping the floor, I would have known. There's no way I would lay it there. So I'm not losing my mind. But how did it get there? Guess I'll find out. I'm gonna check that right now and see. I looked over the footage. Nothing happened. I didn't see anything happen. When I looked at it, those chairs the two were there. There was one missing. And that's before I went walking. Because when I go walking, I turn the camera on. And when I get back home, I shut it off. Because I don't like having the Nest camera on in the house when I'm home. Because I feel like somebody's spying on me. So I shut it off when I'm in the house. But somehow this happened when I was home. But I don't remember. I mean, if I'm going outside in the front yard or the back, I don't turn the Nest cameras on. So it could have happened when I was outside or something. And I just never noticed it. Because it's not like I'm coming in the side door. I'm always coming in the front door. Or sometimes I come from the basement and come in. So I'm not sure. I don't even know. That's got me wondering. That is a mystery right there. Like, how did the chair do that? I wish I had it on footage. You know, like I said, when I'm in the house, I don't have the cameras on. I remember somebody was saying one time, you need to show the footage of the chair hitting me in the head. Well, I was in the house. I don't keep them cameras on. I think those of you who know me more personally know that I don't like the cameras on when I'm in the house, especially when I'm getting up in the morning and I may be running around in my boxers or something, but I got to change that whole thing because now that I have family coming on the weekend, I can't do that anymore. But still, I just don't like that thing watching me when I'm in the house. So when I'm home, most of the time, I'll shut off when I remember. But I got to the point where I'm so stressed about someone trying to spy on me that the first thing I do is shut that off as soon as I am done with outside or when I get up in the morning, because I have it on at night when I'm sleeping. Other than that, it's off when I'm around the house in the common area because I don't know who could be watching on the other end. Oh boy. All right. I gotta take some more of my CBD oil. Trying to stay positive. Gotta stay positive. I'm not stressed. I'm telling you. I'm just like frustrated and trying to figure things out, but I'm not stressed. I'm not angry. I've been dropping 100 F-bombs if I was. I think I'm doing really good. I think I'm taking control of my emotions. I gotta do it. I don't want to let this stuff work me up. It doesn't scare me. It frustrates me, and I was getting angry, but now that I know things are changing and my life's going to be in a better direction, I'm not going to be alone, and I'm not going to be thinking about depressing thoughts. I feel like, this is happening, and I feel stronger. I feel like I can handle this much better than before. So, if it wants to happen, I'll be in control of it. I know that the source of the problem is within me. It could be PK energy feeding poltergeist, whatever it is. It's within me, and I can control it, and I'm doing much better. That's why I think things have calmed down, but I feel like reading that scripture from the Bible is the main reason. That's what I think. It is a beautiful day out here. I'm gonna go do some walking. It's just too nice, and I'm focusing on being positive because I'm so happy. I got family coming this weekend, and then I'm gonna have my family members staying with me for pretty much a long time. And yeah, I'm happy about that. So I have a lot to do. I have to clean the house. I got a lot of things I got to do. I've been going through things, and I'm getting sentimental because I'm finding things from my kids in the house, and there's things laying around in the storage room, and like, man, every time I'm going through stuff to take to the church or to just to donate, and I'm like, wow, it just reminds me of my loneliness. But I'm not gonna be alone after Saturday, so I'm excited about that, and just so thankful for all of you being here, being so positive. It's an amazing experience having you here, just keeping me company through everything that's happening in my life. It's just great, and I got a lot of plans to do some fun things, get outdoors, go exploring these haunted places. It's not gonna be over. It's not gonna be over. There's a lot of things I'm gonna be doing and sharing it with you. And I'm not afraid to be around ghosts. Just because I'm happy doesn't mean I'm not going to be going around catching paranormal on camera. I'm going to go wherever it is because I'm intrigued by those things. So I just wanted to bring that up and let you know how amazing you are. And thank you for being so positive and supportive. It really means the world to me. And I wouldn't be sharing my life on YouTube if it weren't for you. You've become my companion. All of you have become my companions here. And it's just a wonderful experience. And just because I'm having a family member move in this weekend doesn't mean I'm going to stop posting videos because I'm no longer going to need the companionship. I'm going to still be posting videos, still exploring places, still doing fun things, still probably getting into some crazy predicaments, a lot of paranormal things. So it's not going to end just because I have a family member moving in. It's not going to end. It's going to be a lot of things I'm going to be doing, a lot of places I'll be going, but staying away from crowds. Just places that are abandoned where nobody goes to. You can't catch anything if you're going to places no one's at. So gonna be doing all those things. And as you see, I'm smiling a lot. I'm happier. And the only downside, it seems like I noticed, like when I'm happier in the videos, they don't do well. It's like they're barely reaching out to anybody. Like the video I just posted the other day got like a quarter of the views and reached out to only like a quarter of the people, and people aren't watching it as long. It's like, what's the matter with this world? Nobody wants to see me happy? I don't get it. So when I'm smiling and happy, the video's not doing well. But when I'm stressed out and angry and running around the house with all these demons, the video does much better. I'm not going to put myself in that stressful situation just for views. Maybe the people that are watching, they like to see me suffer. Maybe that's what it is.
We have some carrots, some alligator, and
some fish.
Yeah, fish.
Bro, you make the best salmon. Like, it's just amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Oh wow, you know what this tastes really good with?
What?
I just went through my mind. Some yum yum sauce.
Yum yum. Oh yeah. Yum yum. Hey look, it's V. Hello V.
You want yum yum?
Yes. I used to make that yum yum stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's only a few ingredients. Yes.
Mayonnaise probably. Huh?
That's one of them.
And I don't like mayonnaise. But I like yum yum sauce.
Yum 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 yum. Alright. Gonna eat some fish. It's a gator. Right there.
I wonder if my parrot can have fish.
Well, I know seagulls can.
Yeah.
Yum. I feel like I have made the best decision ever. I feel good about things. I was keeping an eye on the Nest security camera the whole time I was taking care of burying this doll carcass, or whatever you want to call it. Not a single thing happened. Not even a drawer in my garage. That drawer, nothing. Usually that's sending notifications. There hasn't been anything going on in this house. And I come out in the garage because I heard like there was a notification. I come out here and somebody was starting their truck and leaving. So nothing's happening. So I've been back here for a couple of hours. Nothing. I went downstairs and there's nothing going on. So I feel like I've made the right decision. I'm gonna go, except for I'm not watching where I'm walking. But there's nothing going on down here. There's nothing, this room, there's nothing happening in there. It's like this. I've been cleaning and getting this stuff organized, and there's just so much going on in here as far as junk, but nothing. It's quiet. So I feel like, I don't know. This is the time to smile. Smile. No, I was thinking, all right, demons playing tricks on me. They're messing with me. I mean, I'm just thankful because I've never had a whole day with nothing happening being sensed by the security camera. And I don't know, I've been having things happening, but I just haven't really brought it up because I was trying to stay positive in the videos. And I was like, I didn't want to like bring it to attention. I was like, it's just very subtle things that were happening. Nothing extreme, just little things. Like the drawer still opening. That was a subtle thing. That wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is stressful. But before I left, yeah, the gym room, everything going crazy, that was stressing me out a little bit. I was staying positive. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for my family, doing it for myself. I have to, and I'm thankful. I feel like that's what needed to be done. So the necklace, the boot, all the dolls are all buried together right now, and I might share the whole journey with you. I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff. It's like it's hard to just grab a camera, record, and dig and everything. So I try to document as much as I can, but I'm just happy for now because I live for now. You know, life is short, and I'm just thankful that things are good. It's good. There's a lot to be thankful for, and I have a family member coming this weekend, and I'm just so happy that this is under control. You know, it was getting to the point where it's going to be dangerous again, like what was happening, but I feel like this is under control now. This really is, and I can move on with my life, and that's the way that's going to be. So, positive vibes going your way. Positive vibes. Everything is good. I know it was a little scare. I don't want to get everybody stressed. I didn't want to get stressed. I feel like whatever I did, I think I made the right decision. But I'm still going to have a priest come after this is like, the holidays are over, because I just want to seal the deal 100%. But that's what's happening. Right now I am getting ready to edit this video so that you can see what's been happening. And I know some parts I'm jumping around here and there. I know things can get out of order and be a little confusing what's happening, but sometimes that happens when I'm editing. I'm just trying to piece things together. And I got all these videos from now and going back years, so sometimes things can get a little mixed up, but doing the best I can. As you have witnessed watching my documentaries, I have one of the most haunted houses in this part of the country. And it's not the house that's causing all this. It's the land that my house is built on, since my house is too new to have anything like that happen. And I believe that spirits have attached to me and my belongings that came from the old house that was extremely haunted. And I also believe that the tree that was torn down next door from the builders has a lot to do with this, since that tree had a spirit attached to it, since it was planted in the name of a person who had passed away. And then taking in these haunted dolls had also amplified the paranormal activity to the point where it becomes so extreme that it was causing stress and anxiety and anger. And then those emotions of mine were just feeding into whatever was haunting my home, making it more and more intense. And then I had to stop and think about it. And I realized it was my anger, it was my stress, it was my anxiety. And I was engaging with the community, trying to get answers. And a lot of people in the community were giving me advice. You were giving me advice. I've been listening to a lot, and I know there's so much advice coming my way, so much suggestions, that it's really hard to just go with one when I have so many different choices to pick from. And a lot of you out there were saying I need to get professional ghost hunters. I need to get priests in my home. I need to get this person, that person. I can't turn back the clock. I cannot turn back time and undo the pandemic and undo my anxieties that the pandemic has created. And I'm sure it has created a lot of anxieties for you right now watching this. It's created a lot of grief. It's created a lot of hurt. A lot of people had left this world because of this. And that's a fear I have. And I don't want my family to end up leaving this world early because I end up getting them sick because I let someone in my home that could have this virus They're very sensitive. Their immune system is weak. I can't have them be exposed to anything, especially my grandmother and my sister who has MS. They cannot be exposed to even something as simple as the cold or flu. So I wouldn't want anybody coming to my house to help me right now. And just because I don't ask for help doesn't mean it's not happening here. It just means that I care more about my family than my own safety. And that's just how I am. And once this blows over, I'll have anybody come in here, but I doubt that this pandemic is ever going to end. But I've decided once the holidays are over, that I'm going to take that step and have someone come here, a professional, a priest or someone, so that they can make this end. But I feel like once I've read that scripture from that Bible back about a week ago when I was doing a live stream, that I pretty much got ahead of all this and things calmed down and I haven't had anything happening. And then I buried the dolls, except for the doll torso was missing and the necklace and the boot was missing. But I thought all those things were really helping because then it was quiet. Then I had that isolated incident with my MacBook and I thought maybe somebody was just trying to mess with me. Somebody remotely connected to my computer, someone trying to scare me. Maybe that person who was trying to get in my house is messing with me and stalking me through the computer now. But then when I saw the screen moving, then I realized it has to be something related to ghosts or maybe that doll or something paranormal. But then I decided it was time to just not let it get to me and pretend I didn't see it. And that's been working up until this recent experience when I found the torso from that doll just appearing in my house and I don't know where it came from. My footage shows it bouncing all around in the kitchen area from the other part of the kitchen and into the sink. And I have cameras all around the perimeter of the house and nothing was spotted in any of those cameras. And the mystery about the paranormal, the mystery about ghosts, demons, poltergeists, is they can defy the laws of physics. Things can happen and come out of nowhere, come out of pure emptiness. So something could just appear without no beginning point and no ending point, and there it is. So wherever that torso from that haunted doll came from, it had appeared out of nowhere. So now I have to take that and bury it, and I need to get a priest in the house. But now I'm having family come to stay with me this Saturday. So a family member is going to be living in my house starting Saturday, and I don't want any of this to happen. But I feel like once I am caring for my family member, that this will not repeat itself, because when I'm happy and I'm taking care of someone, I feel like that positive energy is going to starve the demons or spirits or poltergeists, and that they're not going to do anything. And that's my hope. And also, if I do get a priest in the house, then I have to make sure that we stay out of the house for at least 2 weeks. So I'll have the priest come while it's just me standing far away from them. Then we have to go as a family out of the house, because I know that once there's a priest in here, there's going to be a lot happening. And then I'm going to have to come back long enough later to make sure there's nothing in the house that could be contaminating any of us, because none of us need to catch this, because I don't want to be that person responsible for anyone in my family getting severely ill. So that's why we might have to go to South Carolina for a couple weeks. Soon as the priest gets in the house, it means my family will be in the car. I'll be standing outside. Priest could be in the house. We'll keep far away. Then I'll lock the door and get on out of there. But that's a decision I have to make. And I know I'm taking it to an extreme. But right now, you have to be extra diligent and careful and do your part to protect other people from getting sick with this thing going around. We're dealing with the pandemic and it's not going away anytime soon. That's why I'm putting off getting a priest, because it's too close to the holidays and I want to see a lot of family members during the holidays, and I don't want anybody getting sick because of me. I'll take the bullet for my family. So that's why I've been dealing with these ghosts and demons and letting them terrorize me without getting help right now, because it's just me they're terrorizing, no one else. But if I go to visit my family and a priest comes and I end up getting COVID, then I'm terrorizing my family with this virus that can end their existence, and I can't live with that on my conscience at all. That's why I'm making the decisions I'm making. So just because I don't call the priest right away doesn't mean it's not happening. It just means that I care more about my family than my safety, and I've always been that way. A lot of people don't understand who I am. They have a misperception because I post videos on YouTube, and people automatically assume that people who post YouTube videos, they're narcissists or they think they're better than everybody else. But I'm the opposite. I always had that thoughts of inferiority. I always felt like I was less important than other people. I always had self-esteem issues. And that made it hard for me to have relationships, because I've always felt like I wasn't good enough. And I would try to just do a lot of things, keep myself busy. And I feel like right now, even there's a part of me that's not good enough. And I'm working on that. I just feel like I'm too complicated for people because of my trust issues and just so many things going on, and trying to get over that. But I've been burned so many times, and when people pretend to be nice, sometimes I can see right through it, and then I have to end relationships because of that. And I'm hoping that people who are my friends are not going to cut me out of their lives because they don't want to be associated with me if they feel like I would, make them look bad. I have friends who mean a lot to me, and I would never want YouTube to get in the way, because some people will judge you by YouTube and think this or that. And I just don't want YouTube to be that thing that interferes with my friendships. And I don't want any of my friends to not associate with me because they feel like it may make them look bad, or, maybe it'll ruin their credibility, because some people don't believe what's happening in my home. But I'm experiencing it, and I believe what's happening, and it's really happening. And just because it's not on the news doesn't mean it's not happening. It's because I don't want media attention in my home. I don't want all that circus around here. I got to the point where I was thinking about deleting all the videos of all the paranormal stuff because I just don't want to keep drawing attention to it. But now I don't want to starve the people that are invested in me and invested in the content that I create. I don't want to starve them of the content, and I want to be able to spread awareness and let the world know that ghosts do exist and that it's a real thing. Not everybody's going to believe in it, but I'm a believer. I've been a believer ever since I had that experience when I was a teenager, which started when I was in elementary school. So with that said, I hope everybody's going to stay safe. It's a crazy time right now that we're living in. It's very unpredictable, and I've been very, very cautious about being around anybody, and I'm very cautious about protecting my property and the lives of others, especially when I'm having family come this Saturday. So I don't know if I'm going to be taking a trip south so that I can be able to take care of this doll situation so that my family's not in the middle of any of this. So I have a lot of thinking to do. And the only person that I trust hanging around would be my friend Omar, because he and I are alike when it comes to avoiding crowds, avoiding people, being safe with the masks and not being around people who don't wear masks. So if I'm going to be around anybody, I'm going to be around Omar and a couple other people that I trust. Other than that, I'm staying away from everybody. And I've been staying away from everybody since I got back from California and went into Florida, then South Carolina, and back here. But you got to be safe. Anyway, take care. I know this has been long, me just talking. I know some of you probably say it's just a bunch of filler. Just want all the good stuff. Just comment below. Let me know what kind of content you want. Do you want me to do less talking? I don't want to bore people with my talking. I just feel like I want to be able to connect as a person and not my content just be about paranormal. Because I'm a person, you're a person, and it's nice to be able to connect and share thoughts and feelings and not just give you just the good stuff. Or is this also part of the good stuff? You know what I mean? Think about it. That's how I feel. I want to connect to everybody on a more personal level, and let's spread some positive vibes here if we can. I'm not even going to ask for any more thumbs up or hitting that like button, because people think when I'm asking that it's for the wrong reason, and it's not. It's to be able to spread awareness to help YouTube push the video out there. It's not. I don't make money for having more thumbs ups. I don't know. That's a misconception. It's a total misconception. And with my mouth and my language and my F-bombs, there's no money to be made in this hobby. I have a business that's been successful for many decades, and YouTube has always been a hobby and it's nothing more. And that's another thing that people don't understand is like, oh, you just making all this money as if I owe somebody something. I don't owe anybody anything. I worked my butt off to be where I am. I worked so hard over the years to provide my family with the things they have, and then they grew up and moved out. But they moved out knowing that I provided everything they needed. So I know I've been making the right decisions. So just because you may see me with a nice house and nice cars doesn't mean that YouTube has anything to do with it, because it doesn't. And people automatically think, oh, you're taking money from us, you're making videos. This is a place to be positive. It's free to watch this video. It's free to watch my videos. You don't have to pay to watch my videos. People who want to pay are volunteering to pay. Nobody's saying you need to pay. People who volunteer to pay are usually people who want to be a member to get to know me more personally and invest in me as a person. And that's their choice. Nobody says you have to, but it's a good place to get away from the negative people. It's a good place to get away from the environment that stresses you out. Because like when you go to work and it's the hustle and the traffic, you got to go to work. You got to drive in the traffic. If you can like get rid of the traffic and the hustle and just be at work and all the other stuff is not going to get in the way, wouldn't it be more enjoyable? And that's how I feel about the members area. I feel like the members area takes out all that hustle and chaos and the negative and the people hiding in the shadows of YouTube, all the things that are negative. It takes that out of the equation and it brings us together without all that interfering with us. And that's why I like that area. Not because you pay for it. YouTube gets a lot of that anyway. It's just a way to do this. And those who cannot afford to be a member, I understand, especially during the pandemic, you're going to miss out on some of the more personal things about me, but it's the the fault of the people out there that have the bad intentions, because you really can't filter them out. That's the thing. So I thought maybe having an unlisted video link to some of you who are invested in me but cannot afford to be a member, and then I will send you links so you can get to know more about me personally without having to have a membership. So like I said, YouTube is free. I'm not charging anybody to watch my videos. It's out there. It's out there. What you have been witnessing is all current paranormal activity that's been happening, and it's nothing that was old. It's current, but that's days ago. Things are looking much better now, and I know this video's got several days, different times in here. I know it gets confusing with me jumping all around, but things are looking good. I made the right decision doing what I did. Now I don't have the necklace on my hand. I don't have that doll torso and the boot and the other dolls. It's all out of my hands, and things are looking good. So with that said, everybody have a safe weekend coming up, and I'm just excited about the weekend because I'm having a family member move in, and I won't be alone anymore. And I feel like I've been traveling all over the place, and now I can kind of just settle down. But take care, be safe, and until next time.